There's a version of Lost that nobody talks about. Not the dramatic kind, no single catastrophe, no obvious turning point. You look around and people seem to be further along, more certain, more put together.
Building things, finishing things, becoming things. And you're still here. Wondering when it's your turn. Wondering if you missed it. Wondering if something is fundamentally, permanently wrong with you. It isn't. But surviving that feeling is not enough.
The people who come back from it, they don't do it through hope alone. They do it through strategy.
Machiavelli is remembered as ruthless, calculating, cold. But what he actually studied was something more honest.
Applied not to politics, but to the inner life, his principles become a blueprint for people who refuse to stay broken.
Not because they were never hurt, but because they learned to use the hurt differently.
Most people announce a comeback before they've made one. Real change doesn't need an audience. It needs consistency, invisible, unannounced, unglamorous. The most strategically intelligent people don't rely on motivation. They engineer their surroundings.
Remove the friction from what you need to do. The environment provides the discipline. This is precision.
When you feel lost, the instinct is to fill every moment with noise. The Machiavellian move is the opposite.
Silence is where you find what actually matters, separate from what you've been performing. The world calls it withdrawal. They call it reconnaissance. There is a particular kind of power in being counted out. Nobody is watching closely. That invisibility is freedom. The people who come back hardest are the ones who used the quiet to build something the world didn't see coming. Explanation is energy. Energy spent justifying your choices is energy you cannot spend rebuilding. Your life does not require a consensus. It requires a direction. The feeling of being behind only exists in comparison to a timeline that was never yours to begin with. Some of the most celebrated work in history arrived decades later than anyone expected. The clock was never the point. The sooner you stop running someone else's race, the sooner you can start winning your own. There is a window, after the fall, where pain, engaged with directly, honestly, becomes clarifying. Extract everything it has to teach and then leave. Not to live there, to use it as intelligence, and move.
Researchers Tedeschi and Calhoun found that many people who face major disruption report meaningful positive change afterward. Not just recovery, growth. The brain, under the right conditions, uses adversity to rewire. That is what these 7 moves create, the conditions in which growth becomes possible.
They don't ask, why is this happening to me? They ask, what is this making available that wasn't available before? You just have to make one move today that the version of you who has already risen would recognize. And then tomorrow, one more.
Which of those 7 moves do you need most right now? Save this, come back to it, subscribe. Every week, the psychology of becoming who you were always capable of being. I'll see you in the next one.